Beautiful day this Monday morning. We're going to be doing some beef back ribs. I have two slabs here. Coated them with some yellow mustard, and we're using the bearded butcher black seasoning. And we're going to put these on the smoker for a few hours at about 225. Then we're going to wrap them in some butcher paper for another couple hours, and then take them off and let them rest, and we'll see how they turn out. All right, we're about 2 hours in. Let's check on our ribs. What I've been doing is about every half hour or so I've been hitting them with a little apple cider vinegar to keep them from drying out. As you can see, we're doing pretty good. We got a nice bark going on these ribs with the Bearded Butcher black seasoning. And so every half hour I've been spraying them with the apple cider vinegar and then adding charcoal and wood chips as necessary. I've been keeping the temperature at about dialed into 225 or so. A couple times it got up to or past 250, so I've been closing off the vent. You might think that keeping the vent closed would actually keep the heat in, but that's actually not the case. Opening the vent promotes airflow. We have the vent fully open on the side here, and the more airflow you have, the hotter your coals will burn. So I've been regulating the temperature by adjusting the chimney vent as needed, and also adding charcoal and wood chips as needed. I've been using hickory this time. As I mentioned, I'm doing beef ribs. This is the first time I'm doing beef ribs. I usually do baby back ribs, and I'll use different wood for that, such as apple wood, or you can use oak, you can use cherry, hickory is good, mesquite, anything that you like, but this time I'm only using the hickory. So we're going to let these smoke for another hour, and then I'll be back and I'll show you when it's time to wrap. So we are about 3 hours cook time. We're going to be taking the ribs and wrapping them in butcher paper. I'm going to hand the camera over to my trusty camera person. Another spritz with the apple cider. And this is the first time I'm using the butcher paper too. Normally I'll use aluminum foil, but the butcher paper is supposed to let them breathe better, so you don't lose that crust. So put that back on and do the other one. And those will go back on the heat for another couple hours or so, and then we'll see how they turn out.
All right. Put my finger in it already.
Our ribs are rested. It's been a total 5-hour cook time, 3 in the smoker, and then we wrapped it for 2 hours. Try to keep it close to 225 degrees as possible. Unwrapping the first one. Let's take a look and see how it looks. Looks pretty good. Let's see if the bone test, how tender it is, if it comes out clean. Not too fall apart tender, so we're gonna have to cut these up. But then we will try them out and see how it went. In the end, I will say that these ribs were absolutely delicious. Definitely won't be the last time I will try beef back ribs. The seasoning from the Bearded Butcher black seasoning gave it an excellent flavor. Wasn't too spicy, wasn't too salty, and it really gave the ribs a nice bark, along with the smoke. It added a great flavor. I will say, though, that I'm very disappointed with how the ribs themselves turned out. They were pretty tough and not tender at all. I'm not sure exactly what went wrong, but I did have that other slab still wrapped in the butcher paper. What I'm going to try to do is heat it in the oven at 250 for a couple hours and see if that can tenderize them any further. And I'll let you know in the comments if that was successful or not. Thanks for watching.